this episode of FUM0146 Machining we are going to make Morse 2 taper into this piece of quite hard material. I already tested the hardness and it's hard inside out. I thought first that this is would be surface case hardened. Well, it's not. It's hard material all the way through. Not the hardest in the planet, but hard enough not to be able to... You can drill it, but it's you cannot step drill it for Morse taper. Now we need to use another method. And the other thing we are going to do today is to attach this gear rack into that one. That's another thing. And after that our quill is ready. So, late it is. Okay, so now we are here. This Morse 2 hole is, the taper is there, and I reamed it with my Morse 2 reamer. Well, actually the angle of my compound was quite near. It didn't take a lot of material there from. And now I have done some bluing here. This is just Sharpie if you want. And let's try some color transfer here. Let's see where it touches. Be careful because it really... So now we can see that. It touches all over here at the back and somewhere in the front, but not too much. I was careful not to put it by force there. I might need to do some paperwork there, but well, how it feels. It's let's see if I just hammer it in. That I need. Those I need. And now let's hammer. This is horrific. I know it's tight. Really tight at the moment. Yeah. You usually can get it out by knocking in the side. But, oh, well, yeah, it's there. Okay, I can probably get it out from there. You can hear it's actually, yeah, it should come out now. Yeah, it did. Yeah, and it touches now, I can see here. It is actually touching almost everywhere. So, okay, what I'm going to do here now is the slot for this tool, which is, well, it's a wedge that you use to drive out the Morse things out of that, your drills and whatever, leaf centers, etc. But yeah, this one is quite thin because it's intended for both Morse 1 and 2, but when I measured the white from one of the Morse 2 tapers I have, which has this feature, it was 7 millimeters, and the specification states something like 6.20 whatever millimeters. And for this reason I'm going to drill it, make the slot like 7 millimeters wide, so then if I have some mushroomed tangs on my drills, those will fit there with no trouble at all. Yeah, this one also produces the place for the tongue. So, yeah. So my intention here is to first locate it here. Let me switch this thing on. This is always troublesome. Okay, there you are. So what I did here, I already scratched the surface a little bit. So I know that this is now facing straight up, and also it has the correct length and placement of this scratch here. You probably can see it here. Let me zoom a little bit out. Yeah, okay. So it ends here. It's not about. It's 20 millimeters long, and now I need to center this one. And this is just a quite manual operation. So, well, can I use this one? Oh yeah, I can use this one to locate it. I think there you are. Lock that one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drill through with 7 millimeter drill a few holes here, and therefore I need to, because it's 7 millimeters, so that way 3.5. Yeah, 3.5. That should be 3, yeah? Point 0.5. Yeah. Okay. That's the location of our first hole. Now I start drilling. I first drill a series of 7 millimeter holes here, and after that I'm going to use this end mill to, it's a 7 millimeter end mill, to clean out. The benefit of drilling the holes first is that you have less material to remove with the end mill, and this is quite hard actually. So for this reason I drill the holes first. Okay, let's start drilling. Aha. Mm-hmm. Our Morse 2 taper is now ready with the ejecting groove slot and everything. It works alright. There was some difficulties with one of my reamers which didn't fit, but after I chamfered heavily this, there is no more that problem either. So what I'm doing here now, this is clamped here on a groove so that it should be sitting straight, okay? And then I have used this mechanical edge finder to find this edge, this side. And since I know the diameter of this thing, it shouldn't be too bad to go into the center line. So what I'm going to do is to install this, make a groove for this one. And my intention here is to, this is a carbide end mill, well about 10 millimeters. And I will make a groove first with this one, and of course this is wider than 10 millimeters, so I need, when it's deep enough, I will then do the sides overlap, so to say. And well, shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, this material is really tough, so well. That's the challenge here, but luckily I have this end mill which should be alright, and this is dripping oil because I oiled it. Yeah, well, this thing should be oiled regularly, really. Okay, now I will just make the groove. Okay, now this is the groove and this is the gear rack, and it's a very good fit, as you can see. It's it really, and the other side as well. Well, it's really like well. So this means that now I can actually glue it in. I don't need any bolts or anything. It's really steady and just first glue and then hammer it in. It will go there, but not just yet. It's very tight, and yeah, so success, and this ends our machining the quill. Well, that's all that is needed. The Morse 2 taper thing here, and then our gear rack, and that's it. After that it's ready to go. Anyway, this is now ready, and in the next episode we will be making the groove for this one into the quill holder, and that's interesting, and that is the reason why this is in two pieces. Now I can detach the upper part, and there you go. Okay, till then, bye.